Right, so it's the 6th of June today, and I'm not having the best start to my season on this particular venue, to be quite honest. I'm on about it's probably 10 or 11 night blank now. I caught one really quickly when I started back on here. Since then I've caught nothing. I've been trying really hard. I've been all over fish every session. I've been getting in position before they arrive. They're turning up on me, boshing all over me. But I just cannot seem to catch anything. Other than tension bream. There's been a few fish out as well. Last week I did 3 nights with fish all over me, wicked conditions, we had real strong winds, lovely weather, raining, you know, thick grey cloud, nothing. And I had fish all over me, so I don't really know what's going on. I was here yesterday as well, floater fishing, not one single mixer was taken. So although there has been fish out, they seem to be doing what they did this time last year and being just really moody, hard to find, and in the bushes, and I'm pretty sure, just like last year, it's got something to do with spawning, so we'll see. I've been here since 4 o'clock this morning. It was lovely this morning, but yeah, caught nothing. I'm going to have a move now, go and do a bit of floater fishing. Right, I've sort of been all over the place since I spoke to you last. I did a lap of this lake, didn't see anything. My mate popped down, he's just had a baby, so he hasn't had his rods out much. So we decided to leave about an hour after he arrived. We left the lake, went and did a bit of floater fishing on the lake over the road, and that was really good fun. Basically, there's like an out of bounds area, there's a swim on the edge of the out of bounds, and the fish absolutely batter the mixers inside the out of bounds. You know, they know when they've drifted underneath that rope into the out of bounds, and they absolutely destroy them. So we're getting them feeding, coaxing them out under the rope, and we had one each off the top. So I had a mirror from there. Never had a mirror before, so that was nice. I don't know, it was probably 22 pounds, something like that, but lovely old fish. And Mikey had a common of about 21 pound as well, so good fun. You know, nice to see him catch one. He's been gagging to get out, so yeah, we did that. I left the lake, went home, had a bit of a grub with the missus, we had a barbecue, watched some telly, and I come back down the lake at midnight yesterday. So did the night again, didn't catch anything, and then yesterday morning, basically I started looking, spent the day looking around, found some fish in an area, I dropped in here for the night, and I've had 2 fish last night. Unfortunately, I think they're both recaptures. I had a little common and the big stocky. He's probably 18, 19 pounds, something like that. He looked quite plump. But yeah, I've caught both of those fish before. So all 3 fish I've caught this year are all recaptures, which is a bit annoying. But yeah, end of the blank run. It's 4:30 in the morning at the minute, so I'm going to go and get some rest. So I'm absolutely shattered, I've been up most of the night. So get my head down and then off to work in a few hours' time. Right, so quick update. I finished on 3 fish last week. So just before I packed up, I had another bite, and that was another recapture, unfortunately. It was a common, so it's one of the original fish, which is what I'm always trying to catch, but unfortunately a repeat capture. So this week my plans are, basically I'm filming for the Masterclass DVD with Dovey at the Pads Lake in Yateley today, and basically through till Friday. It's Tuesday today, and I came down here yesterday at 3 o'clock in the morning, got sorted on first light, and I managed to nick a fish at 11 o'clock. It was a small common and possibly another recapture, so that could be 5 bites this year and all 5 recaptures so far, which is pretty painful to be quite honest, but a lovely little carp anyway. And basically I've repeated the process today, so I've come back down, rods are back out. It's about 6 o'clock now. Got the rods out a little bit later than yesterday because it was raining, but yeah, they're out there sweet. Got a few hours to go, hopefully put an end to this brawler of a campaign. Right, so I'm back in the same swim as I was in last week, where I did the 2-day sessions. Basically I was getting in really early, getting the rods out nice and early too. I managed to catch one on the first day. The second day I blanked, but I packed up at about sort of 11 o'clock, and I basically went from here, I went up to Yateley and onto the Pads Lake with Dovey. So did 2 nights there, and what happened? He had 4 up to 27, and I had 1 and lost 1. I had a 25-pound mirror. Quite a nice carp, slate grey thing. Came home, been at home with the missus all weekend, but now I'm back down the lake. It's the Monday morning. I got here late last night, so I got 1 rod out just before it got dark and got the other one out just into dark. But sweet drops on both rods, cracked down nicely, and basically it rained all night, and I mean really rained, you know, absolutely chucked it down. And about 10 minutes after the rain stopped, probably half an hour ago now I suppose, left hand rod was away and I've had a stocky, so I don't know, it's probably 12 pound at best, but a nice little carp. But I'm starting to get a few bites now. You know, I did a sort of 10-12 night blank at the start, but I've had 5 or 6 now in the last sort of 3 or 4 nights, so pleased with that. Long may it continue. Weather's really cool. Just tied a few rigs up, so I'm going to get my rod sorted in a bit, and hopefully we'll catch some more. Got another 2 nights to go, so it's looking good.
Right, so the wind and rain eventually calmed itself yesterday, and the evening was actually really calm, flat. You could see everything that was going on. It was lovely, to be fair, nice and warm. And I heard fish last night sort of up this end, so I went to bed quite confident. And this morning, sort of first light sort of time, I had a small comment. I think it's another recapture, which is getting really annoying. I'm pretty sure I've had 6 out of 7 recaptures, or 6 fish out of the 7 I've had have been recaptures. So bit gutted really, but another bite, so that's all good. And today has been nice and sunny. It's been a bit of a breeze, a bit of a westerly today, but it's been quite sunny throughout the most part. And I had the pleasure of photographing an absolutely awesome carp from my mate Gav earlier. It's the one I caught in the winter. I don't know if some of you will remember, a big long thing, but you'll see from the pics that are on the screen now that the fish is, you know, it's absolutely unreal. 35.5 pound off the top, black as your hat, so fair play to him. He's on a bit of a roll, he's been catching loads this year, so that's really cool. We've got some nice footage of it as well. And yeah, so I've come back to the lake sort of after doing the pics and all that lot. Got my rods back out. Had a bit of a mare with the ducks today, but yeah, rods are back out there, sweet. And I've got to be off early in the morning, so fingers crossed we'll catch one tonight, but if I blank again, never mind.